Hey guys, this is your what you need to know this week from the what is it? June 2nd to June 9th. Had to think about it for a second. So Monday through Monday. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates, whatever does not leave for somebody else. Roles can be reversed. When you find it, it is when you're meant to find it. So even if it's past the date that I've given, that doesn't matter. It's timeless. Also, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a full picture of your particular situation. And if you do need something that's more personalized, you have miatarot.com right over here, as well as in the description box below. And yeah, that's what I got. All right, so let's see what we have here. Aries. What does Aries need to know this week? What does Aries need to know this week? Strength card in the reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. There's something that if you've been trying to figure out your options, it's no longer the time to sit and wait. It's no longer the time to hold back either. You got the Strength card in the reverse. So this is going to be something that you need to like really get out there. There could be some sort of project, some sort of new start, something that you're like weighing your options, because whatever this particular thing is that you're wanting a lot of longevity and stability that comes out of it. You're not just doing something just to do it. You're wanting to plant your seed and then reap what you sow. So the message that I'm getting is now is the time. You need to no longer hold back. Go forth and I feel like a lot of you guys have something to say with that strength card in the reverse, because the lion is roaring. She can't hold back that lion. That lion cannot be tamed. And I feel like a lot of you have a lot of pent up aggression, a lot of just pent up emotions in general, not even just aggression, but emotions in general that you're needing to get out. And through, I think for a lot of you, through this creative, whatever it is that you guys got right here, but it might be able to assist with that too. Give me a second. I'm going to get these cards. All right. What else does Aries need to know this week? Oh, these wanted to pop out. So let's see. Okay. You may not know what path you're going on, but just know that because you're needing to spring into action, you need to just spring into that action. I saw the Fool card here earlier, so I do feel like it's something that you need to take a leap of faith on that you might not have all the answers to, and that's okay. Be brave. You can do it. You're an Aries. Okay? Give me more. The Sun card. Knight of Cups. Ooh, some of you may be have a new little love thing going on, a fiery new beginning with that Sun card that's there. Something that might bring you a lot of happiness, or maybe just in general, your love life is going good for some of you. Give me more. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. The King of Cups. Ooh. You might have to put somebody out in the cold that you really, really care about. I get the notion of like they're using me. And this does not necessarily have to be a love thing. This could be somebody, this is somebody that you care about. Okay. So this could be a friend, this could be a child, this could be a parent, this could be a coworker. I don't know what kind of relationships you got with your coworker, but it could be. You have the King of Cups here with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody is using you. Somebody is using your kindness for a weakness and using you to get the energy that you provide while not giving you shit back. Okay. You got Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The way that you're going to know who this person is they ain't got no money. And I know that sounds crazy, but the reason why I say they ain't got no money is because this person always is looking for a handout. Okay. So you're going to know who that person is based off of that. And it's somebody that you may have to cut loose. Give me more for Aries. This shit is so random. Give me more for Aries. Six of Wands. Page of Wands in the reverse. About it. Five of Swords in the reverse. What? Hold on. High Priestess. You may have slowed down on something. You may even feel like traction ain't going, and it almost feels as though you're like, you know what, I don't even want to deal with the trouble of it. Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. It's something in relation to something new you were starting, and then it didn't. It either you feel it's not going anywhere, or you feel it may have been a waste of your time or your energy efforts. You don't even want to deal with the conflict of it. However, I feel like I need to tell you the thing that you may try to abandon, or maybe you feel like needs to be abandoned. What you don't see coming is you got Six of Wands here, which is a lot of attention, recognition, admiration. You got High Priestess here as well. For some of you might be gifted. I mean, we all are gifted, but some of you might be a little bit more gifted than others. You need to use that gift. Make sure that your voice is being heard. I don't know why I have to keep telling Aries to make sure that your voice is being heard. Didn't I say something about that last week? I can't remember. It's coming out again, Aries. So if you haven't been using your voice, please make sure that you use your voice. I feel like a lot of y'all this week, that is going to be the thing that you do. Just make sure that you're not going off on people. Well, some people need to get hold on, get gone off on. I couldn't get that. However, I digress. Taurus, what's going on this week for you? What's going on this week for you, Taurus? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Ooh, you guys kind of y'all always piggyback off of Aries, I swear, week after week. However, yours is a little bit different. I feel like somebody may try to love bomb you, someone new that you're dealing with, and then pull that energy back. It might leave you a little bit depleted or a little bit sad. Just make sure that you're paying attention to that, because not all attention is good attention. This is going to be somebody that is new. With that Sun card, that Knight of Cups, your message is a little bit different, because then I got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse and I got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like somebody who will get what they want to get from you and then dip on out. So just make sure that you are being diligent with that. Don't let anybody overstep boundaries. Give me more, Taurus. Give me more for Taurus this week. You got 10 of Wands here. You got 5 of Wands. Oh, don't take on responsibilities that you don't need. It's a very strong possibility that you may end up taking on responsibilities that are not even your responsibilities, but you're taking them on so that way you don't have to deal with drama. Don't do that, because what it does is it's you're breaking your own back. You're breaking your own back so that way there's not drama, so people aren't upset. Let them be upset. There's no point in you holding everybody's weight when they want to be little whatevers. Okay, make sure you're taking care of yourself and you are setting your boundaries, Taurus. Don't overwork yourself. What else? 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Devil. I'm telling you, Taurus, there's somebody out there who knows that they can just put whatever on you and you'll do it, because you have no boundaries. You don't hold on to nothing. And because of that, it's like a devil energy that's surrounding you, to where they see that it's easy to get you to do stuff. And it could even be somebody that you care about and that cares about you, but they may overstep. There's somebody who likes to overindulge. Okay, you got devil energy here. Somebody who likes to overindulge, somebody who may be a little bit toxic, a little bit dramatic. Bad habits, bad energy, bad cycle, bad karma. All right, give me more for Taurus, please. You got the Hanged Man here. You got the 6 of Swords in the reverse. You waiting for somebody to come back around? Give me more on this. Or somebody's waiting on you. Hold on, let me see. Look, High Priestess. Yep, somebody's coming back around. So there's the person that you may be waiting on. You got the hanged man here, and then let's just say that you, for example, that you're not doing it on purpose or intentionally, but it's like something, a part of you isn't able to quite let go of this person. So it's just kind of like a lingering energy. However, that lingering energy, there's a reason for it because it's coming back. You got the Six of Swords in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that you're not on speaking terms with that wants to come back in. They want to come back out from out of the cold. They're breaking silence. Okay. So just be prepared for that. You may hear from somebody this week. Give me more here. Got Ace of Swords in the reverse. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What's this about? The Emperor in the reverse. Huh? Give me more. The Four of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is just kind of talking about that same person here. It's like somebody that you're really, really wanting to speak to that you're not speaking to. It's like you guys are on no speaking contact or no contact right now. There's no communication, anything like that. But you guys are about to have a new cycle with that Emperor in the reverse. I would say try not to control how the flow of that is. And hopefully this person isn't either. You just need to kind of surrender and just allow the cycle to show you what it needs to show you. Okay. All right. Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you this week. What you need to know. What does Gemini need to know this week? What does Gemini need to know this week? Ace of Swords in the reverse, the King of Cups in reverse. You got a liar in your midst. You may need to go ahead and I don't know why I was going to say drown him. Don't drown him. You may need to go ahead and disconnect from this person. I don't feel like this person is an authentic person. I feel like they hold back a lot. I mean, and I say liar very loosely because lying could also be just like a person masking and not actually showing their true intentions is like, and the intentions don't have to be bad. It can be good intentions, but maybe you don't express yourself. So that's going to be there with that Ace of Swords. But you do have somebody that you may have to disconnect from because they're not being authentic. You got Queen of Cups here. That's you. That's you. It's like you're ready. A lot of you are ready. You're ready for a new chapter. You feel like for a lot of you, you've matured. For a lot of Geminis, you have matured. You've matured and you're ready to move on to the next chapter. You may notice some like little things. I'm telling you, it's about maturity. And I was just going to say, you may see little things about yourself where you're like, you know what? I don't respond like that, but that person's acting like that and they're being really immature. Or you might start to notice people are emotionally unintelligent and, I feel like you'll just recognize your growth during this week. Some of you. Give me more for Gemini. You got Ace of Wands in the reverse. You got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is this necessary? And what does this mean to Gemini? 7 of Pentacles. Okay. You also this week will have kind of like these epiphanies, not only about like your emotional maturity and where you were, where you've come, but also not investing in things that aren't going to bring back that return. It's all about return, ROI. You got Ace of Wands here in the reverse. You got the 10 of Pentacles here. It wasn't going to be shit anyway. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It wasn't going to be anything anyway. You have something, however, that's on the horizon, or you could be dealing with it right now. That is your 7 of Pentacles that's going to grow into your 10 of Pentacles. This is something that can and will have longevity as long as you put in the work for it. So you guys, I feel like are going to be doing a lot of contemplation this week, realizations, and also withdrawing energy from anything that's not helping you get ahead. And I'm talking emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, everything, financially. Okay. All the lees. If it's not helping you grow, it has to go. Okay, you got the Star card in the reverse. Why is that? Three of Swords in the reverse. If you were like a Debbie Downer or a little petty pessimism, I don't know, I just made that one up. But if you were a bit pessimistic or always kind of just felt like, I don't want to put all my eggs into that basket because of whatever, or I don't want to get my hopes up. I feel like there's going to be something that kind of heals that. And once again, some of y'all are going through a lot of epiphanies here. And so you're coming to these realizations that this is not the way to go, that you need to heal from that. So I see a lot of growth, a lot of healing there. Why the Queen of Swords in the reverse? Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And what does that mean to Gemini? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Hanged Man. Okay. I feel like this is more so of just telling you, please make sure that you're not ignoring things that may be daunting during this week. There's an energy around like kind of sitting in limbo and just looking at how things are playing out, and not saying that that's bad at all. However, ignoring the fact of certain situations of like either needing to get up and do something or needing to have a clear mind because it just seems a little bit daunting will actually keep you right in this same spot. So just make sure that if there's any type of tasks that come up, if you're like me and you're neurospicy, sometimes those tasks can be very daunting. When that executive function acts like it doesn't want to work for you. So just make sure that we're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Putting off things that we need to take care of. All right, Cancer, this week, what's going on? What do you need to know? Something about work. I just saw the Eight of Pentacles. Or actually, I think that was the Nine of Pentacles. You got the King of Swords here in the reverse. You got the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. If you were waiting for like an authority figure to give you some information and it just kind of feels like they just dropped off the face of the earth and stopped telling you something, like it's something about information, you finding out something. Unfortunately, this week it is going to be a continuation of that. Basically, this is screaming delay. But you have King of Swords here in the reverse, Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse. So it just looks like it's saying this is a continuation, possibly from last week or the week prior, of you just kind of waiting for information that you don't necessarily have a clear answer on. Give me more about that. If you can give me any more about that, please. Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, literally. Yeah, once again, it's information not coming in. I mean, Page of Pentacles is literally the apprentice or somebody who is gaining knowledge. This is information. It's in the reverse, so that means that you're not getting that information. What's some guidance for Cancer on that? Shit. You may need to speak up about it. They're dragging ass, and it's not fair to you. I got the Justice card in the reverse. I have Three of Swords in the reverse, and I got the Hermit in the reverse as well, meaning don't sit on it. Don't be quiet and just keep to yourself. In order for you to heal the situation, you're going to have to speak up, okay? Now, this does not necessarily mean that it has to be work-related, but it could even be somebody that you feel like is an authority in your life, whether that be a partner, a family member. An authority doesn't necessarily mean that they are over you, but like you might even look up to them, or they just may be a leader in some way, shape, or form. All right, give me more for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know this week? The Seven of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. If this is raise, if you're like, I'm waiting to hear about a raise and they haven't said shit to me, you might hear about it after you speak up. If not, this could just be you just realizing, like having a very clear mind on who you want to fully invest in, and that's giving you equal give and take. But I have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and I got the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, it's very clear. You gain information, or you have clarity in relation to a raise, a job, support. It's something that helps create stability. So that's what I got there, Cancer. Give me more for Cancer, please, this week. It's also 222 on the clock right now. Give me more for Cancer. Strength card in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You might have a bad habit of not holding back what you want to say. Why is this important to Cancer? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Okay, don't get on me, but it's just saying you may have a bad habit, or you may have a habit that needs to be broken, because it's the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse with the Strength card in the reverse. This is not having restraint. So a cycle of not having restraint, or you may be dealing with somebody who has a cycle of not having restraint, and either you or this person is viewed as somebody who is cold, and someone who lacks empathy. So if that's you, please make sure that we are working towards, not saying that you got to filter yourself, but also take into consideration just having empathy for people. Anything else? King of Cups in reverse. Chariot in the reverse. Oh my gosh. Why? Hanged Man in reverse. This may be a love thing. You may also decide to cut your losses with someone. Your perspective on them is changing. You just don't feel the way that you used to feel, and you feel like this may be possibly putting you into a disempowered position. It's not comfortable. So I do feel like your perspective is changing on a particular situation, then you're wanting to detach from that. Okay, let's go on to Leo. All right, Leo. Leo. What's going on this week? What does Leo need to know this week? What does Leo need to know this week? King of Wands in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Do you feel restricted, like you can't do something and it's making you kind of sad? You might feel that vibe this week. Yeah, you don't feel like your normal self, Leo. I got the Sun card in the reverse here. That's you. You got King of Wands in the reverse. That's also you. And the 10 of Cups in the reverse. There's something that is making you feel kind of not yourself, maybe slowed down, maybe restricted, not being able to do. Give me more. King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. What is the King of Swords? Death card in reverse. And what is the Queen of Pentacles? Four of Wands. You may be feeling, you may feel that currently you're in a cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. Just remember, it is Wheel of Fortune. It is in the upright, so that means it will get better. However, you may feel right now like you're in a position where you want to be able to move forward, but you feel like you're stuck, like things aren't changing. There may be a time period, it may be this week, that you may have to lean on someone. It could be a female, or a motherly figure, a sister, a friend, a lover. It doesn't have to be feminine, but it is the energy kind of that I'm getting. It's something that's a little bit softer. Could be a male too. Doesn't have to be a woman. It's just a feminine energy here, where it's Queen of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands. It's somebody that is going to be providing support, someone who is a nurturer. I just feel like for some reason, Leo, y'all might need it. And I feel like there's going to be somebody that's there that's going to help you, you know, give you a shoulder to lean give you something. And give you something to lean on, give you a shoulder to lean on, give you a shoulder to cry on, give you something to lean on. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. They're supporting you. You got Ace of Swords. You got Queen of Cups in the reverse. There may be somebody that you're going to have to be very selfish with. It's going to seem like you have no empathy for this person at all. But you are standing in your truth. So I don't feel like it's necessarily wrong. You have the Ace of Swords here with this Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So there's some figure that you're going to have to be like, and you're going to have to cut it. And not cut it as in like literally cut them, but like you're going to have to cut them with the truth. They may not like it, but you need to be a little bit selfish this week. You need to give to yourself because, like I said, there's something that's going on with you emotionally, where you will need somebody to lean on. You'll have that support, but then there's somebody else that you're going to have to possibly hurt their feelings. Give me more for Leo. You got King of Pentacles here. The Lovers in the reverse. Let's see here. Why the Lovers in the reverse? You know what? For some reason, I feel like there may be some purchases that it's like purchases or decisions, like big decisions, foundational decisions that you may feel a little indecisive about. You got King of Pentacles here. You got the Lovers in the reverse. I feel like you're more stable than you think. I feel like the stability is there more than you think. Also for others, because I got a different message as well. The Lovers in the reverse with the Three of Swords in the reverse, basically saying that you're healing if you were put into a third-party situation. There's more stability. You'll be more stable not financially, but like, well, just overall, not just financially, but like I feel stability in itself. You'll go through your little time of being sad. You'll have that support. You'll get yourself back up. Okay, Leo? All right, let's go on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo. What do you need to know this week? Virgo. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords. The Moon in the reverse. Is there a door that's going to open up for you? That's going to be nice and full of longevity? You got the Moon card here in the reverse. You got the Five of Swords in the reverse. You got the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like there's something's going to be exposed. You're going to find out something. Give me more on the Moon. Shining a light is what it's something someone's not saying. You got the Moon in the reverse and you have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something that someone's not saying, but it's going to be exposed. You have the Five of Swords here. Why is that? Oh. Someone's holding back information. The reason being is because they don't want it to create any conflicts because they're wanting to come back to you. Because they're wanting to have something solid with you. You have Seven of Pentacles here. Give me more for Virgo. I think it's very interesting that I almost feel like someone might be hiding something from you. Fuck. Page of Swords in the reverse. It doesn't matter because it's going to come out. The World card, and it's going to create, it's like what transpires from this is a new chapter, like something completely different happens. You got the King of Swords in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Huh. Don't tell me that somebody is trying to start something new with you while still having something else. Virgo, please be on your toes, because I feel like somebody is trying to keep information back from you, but you figure it out. They don't know what they want. You have a confused king here. You got King of Swords in the reverse. You got the Lovers in the reverse. They don't know what they want. Okay. They just know that they want to start something new with you with that new chapter here. But I also feel like they're still doing something with somebody else. So keep that in mind. Give me more for Virgo, please. Now, if this isn't love, you can use that as an employer. Let's just say that they promised you a position and then all of a sudden they're trying to kind of like hide things from you. Take it as it applies. The Devil. The Six of, the Devil is trying to come back to you. For a lot of you, this is love. You got the Devil here with the Six of Swords. Somebody is trying to come back to you that ain't shit. And they're going to create confusion because they are confused. Because they haven't made a choice on what they want to do. Okay? Just letting you know. Give me more here. Let's see. Give me more. You got the King of Wands in the reverse. You got the Magician. It's funny because what I just heard was you ain't got to do nothing. You already got the juice. There's something that is coming to you very easily. You've manifested it and you didn't have to do anything else. King of Wands in reverse. You got that Magician here. It's like you no longer are go, 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 go. You're sitting back because you already manifested it and it's coming. So whatever it is, well, you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's fine. What is it that Virgo manifested? Give me an idea, please. Give me an idea. A reunion. Did you manifest a reunion with somebody that ghosted you? Girl or boy? Okay. Some of y'all may have manifested somebody to come back to you that you either ghosted or they ghosted you, or you guys are not communicating. But I have that here. Maybe you just wanted to manifest somebody communicating with you, because what I got here is that it's something very simple that you didn't have to do too much for you to get it. So some of you may be hearing from a person that you actually want to hear from. All right, Libra. What's going on for you, Libra? What's going on for you? What's happening for you this week? What do you need to know? Eight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Give me more before I say something, because I do feel like I know what this is. It's not what we think it is, though. Seven of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. You got two messages here. For some of you, I just when I seen these, I heard, give me back. Give me back. Some of you are returning home to yourself. It's not, for some of y'all, it's not a person that's actually coming back to you. It's you going back to you filling up your cup because you have broken cups. So you're needing to give to yourself, be a little bit selfish. For others of you, though, you do have someone selfish that is in the midst of creating a beautiful fabricated story to come back to you because they need something from you. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody that's either very codependent, they just need your energy, or they need your money, or they just need your It's something that they need. They're going to come in and they're going to try to create chaos. You already know. Now you know. So it's Monday. So just, give Give me more. You got 9 of Swords in reverse. You got 8 of Wands. I will say this though, Libra, when y'all hear from whoever this person is, I don't feel like it. Your nervous system is not going to react, or at least it should not. It won't react the way that it used to. I'll tell you that. Some of y'all won't even care. This person will try to come back in and try to use magic on you to try to get what they want from you. But I feel like Libra is going to be like, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Okay. So we just know you're getting that communication. It's coming in. Give me more here for Libra. Give me more for Libra, please. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Magician. Who is this? Whose energy is this? The Two of Wands in reverse. Temperance. Some of you might do something very impulsive, but it's going to work for you. Your decision, your impulse decision, whether this is an impulse buy or an impulse whatever, the crazy part about it is you have the tools to be able to actually act upon this. Once you make that decision, you're going to, I mean, it's like a premeditated, can it be premeditated impulsivity? I feel like it can be. I feel like you can think about it for a long time and then not think about it and then just say fuck it and you just go. But it is something that you decide to do. It's on an impulse. Initially you weren't even going to do it, but you have all the tools that you need to make it work. And what's crazy is this decision leads to so much balance in your life. You know, you ever heard about people who are like, I just went out on a limb and now I'm a millionaire. Like, I don't know if it's something of that nature, but I know whatever it is, it brings a lot of peace to you. I feel like it gives you a lot of it like you've done a lot to be able to get to this. Now, that doesn't mean to just do a dumbass impulse buy, but there's something that you want to do. And I feel like you might talk yourself out of it. And then you might just wake up and say, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And you just do it. Yeah, you're not going to hold yourself back anymore. I'm telling you, it's something that, yeah, you've been mulling over. 4 Pentacles in the reverse. You're not going to hold yourself back. All right. Dang. Scorpio. Scorpio, what do you need to know this week? What is it that you need to know? What does Scorpio need to know this week? What does Scorpio need to know this week? Ooh, you have a very chaotic, codependent energy that's surrounding you. Give me more on this. You got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. They ain't got it all. They got a couple of coins loose. They got a couple of screws loose. This person is not all there. They do not have it together. Okay. Why is this important to Scorpio? 5 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like this week you're going to work very hard, or maybe not hard at all, because you probably just ignore them, to avoid any type of drama. And just stay single from it. Give me more. Give me more. You don't trust it. Whoever this person is, you don't trust their energy, as rightfully so, because I don't feel like their energy is a good energy. You feel like they are very unstable. We already checked that at the very beginning. So this is somebody that it's like you're aware of this. I do feel like I said, you're going to remain single from it. I feel like this is somebody like a leech, man or woman. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles. They're going to try to make it seem like they want to build something with you, that they want to take it slow and all of that. And they're going to try to love bomb you. It's going to be very fickle energy. Okay. But that's how they try to hook you. So that way you become codependent of like hearing from them and understanding like, oh my God, what happened? Blah, blah, blah. Two of Wands. What is that? They want you tripping on them. You decide to go into hermit mode. So you might even fall off the face of the earth this week. You may say, shit, I need to not be found. And you might not be found. Okay. By your accord, not because they got you. Okay. Full card. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Be careful, because I do feel like this person is going to try to fool you to return back to them, to make it seem like they either don't have as much responsibility, or they're not as much to handle. They're not as much of a burden. I feel like this person is going to try to get you to take a leap or take a risk on them, because they're going to make it seem like you're taking a risk, or they're taking a risk on you. Anything else for Scorpio outside of that storyline? Anything else for Scorpio outside of that storyline, please? Ooh, what is that? Death card. Transformation. What's the death card about? Queen of Cups. The High Priestess. You may find that you're going to start becoming more intuitive, and some of you might actually try to fight against it, which is crazy. It's crazy. Okay. You might try to fight against it. Let me see. Tower. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, you may try to fight against your gifts. Don't do that. Your gifts want you. Some of you might get visited. Shit, some of y'all might get visited. Be careful. Don't try to fight the gift, okay? All right. Let's go on to Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. What do you need to know this week? What do you need to know this week? All right. King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You may have to check somebody or like get something back in order. I feel like there's some chaos that may be around you, or some things that are not being juggled effectively, and you're going to have to put it down. You're gonna have to put the order in. I got that King of Swords there, where you're ruling over. Sorry, my sister's dog. Where you're ruling over the situation. I do feel like you're, very direct, very clear-minded, so you'll be able to take care of that. But it seems like you're trying to put out a fire for some reason. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords. You may need to excommunicate somebody or something. Just know that whatever it is that you're going to have to cut out, whether it be your own bad habits, or just a person or a situation, it does lead to healing. It leads to the situation being better. Okay. What else for Sagittarius this week? Eight of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like something is at a delay, or something gets halted. Maybe it had traction and then all of a sudden it gets halted, and then it picks up very slowly. Just know that whatever it is that it's like, oh, finally we have some sort of traction, but it's not fast enough, is kind of what Sagittarius feels. Just know it's a reliable growth. It's a reliable process. You are able to, all of it is getting you to where you need to be. There's stability in this, even if it's slow. Slow movement doesn't mean no movement. It's movement. So just be temperance, exercise patience. What else for Sag? King of Cups, Three of Cups. Ooh. For some of you, there is somebody that has their eye on you and wants to get to they want to get to know you, or they want to come together with you. For some of you, I do feel like this is somebody that you don't already deal with. For others, I mean, you might have already dealt with this person and they may want to reunite, but there is somebody that's wanting to, because look at that. You got drinks. The King of Cups has drinks. This is a celebration. You might actually even meet somebody at a party, going out, you know, amongst friends. There's some sort of event. I think that Sag might be going to as well. Beware of shit. Beware of people trying to manipulate you. Oh my God, who is this? Literally, this all means manipulation. Seven of Swords. You got the Magician in the reverse. You got the Five of Swords. There's somebody who likes to play mind games to try to manipulate you. I feel like it's emotional and psychological manipulation. How is Sagittarius going to know who this person is? How will Sag know who this is? Tower in reverse. Death card. Could be a Scorpio. Heavy on the Scorpio. You got the Tower and you got the Death card here. It's funny. You're avoiding crashing out because you keep telling yourself you're a better person. Oh my God, Sag. That's how you're going to know who it is. It's somebody that you're trying to keep yourself from crashing out on because you said, I'm a different person. I'm a different person. So that's you, Sag. that's where it's at. That's who's trying to manipulate you, is somebody that you know. And you know what, to be honest with you, the fact that you're telling yourself that lets me know that you know that they are trying to manipulate you. But just watch out for that. They're going to try to use psychological and emotional warfare against you to get you to do certain things or act a certain way. Remember, you changed. You were reformed. Capricorn. What is going on this week? What do you need to know this week? What do you need to know this week? Oh, Five of Cups, the Lovers in the reverse. Some of you may be mourning. I feel like there's confusion surrounding you. There's a possible mourning. Also, side note, it could be that somebody somebody's went on to someone else. Maybe there's grief that's there. You got Lovers in the reverse and the Five of Cups. Give me more. The Hierophant, the Eight of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, I feel like if you thought that you've gotten off of the beaten path, you are wanting to return back to tradition, something that you traditionally have done. For some of you, you're actually wanting to tap into spirituality. You may decide to go to church or something that's traditional, some sort of traditional. Yeah, I feel like for some reason I feel like this is religion, but for others of you, it's not necessarily that. For some of you, this is somebody that you used to have a relationship, because there's different messages here. Some of you, because I just pulled another card. There's someone that you had a breakup with, that at one point you did have some sort of traditional relationship with them, or you had something established with them. This person may try to come back around after you guys have been split up for a certain period of time. Give me more. Queen of Swords here. You got the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody getting, you may have to cut somebody out, leave them out in the cold. This could be the person that's trying to come back around. You may need to be like, nope, and make sure that they stay out. They cannot come back in. You cannot collect 200. You cannot pass go. Straight to jail. Capricorn, Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Some of y'all might. I just heard, can we get kinky tonight? Some of y'all might be getting down this week. Okay. You may make a decision to go out and do whatever. Start up something new. Capricorn, give me more for this week. It is the summertime. A lot of y'all kids are out of school. College people are out of school. It's the summer. The Judgment in the reverse, and you got the High Priestess. I feel like you may be telling yourself this was their last chance and they blew it, and I'm not gonna say it again. It's like a quiet quitting, whether it be work related or family related or lover related. I do feel like you're quietly quitting something. You've already made the decision and it stands. You're not giving whoever this is or whatever this is a second chance. You're using your intuition and you're moving with integrity. And I do feel like you know that this is what's best for you. And so you're silencing yourself and you're just going on. Okay. Give me more for Capricorn this week. Seven of Swords, the Magician, and the reverse. This is manipulation as well. What's going on with that? Beware of someone trying to manipulate you. What does Capricorn need to know about this? It's somebody that's fake. And I wanted to say in your tribe. There's somebody that's fake in your tribe. You need to be careful of them because they are trying to manipulate. They're scheming. There's a plot that's going on. They're not who they say they are. But this could also be a lover too. Just make sure that you're, being on your P's and Q's when it comes to people that you deal with. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, what do you need to know this week? What do you need to know this week? Oh, Star card in the reverse, the Seven of Cups. You might not feel like yourself this week. You may either feel confused or you may be looking at your options, just kind of feeling like you need to clear your mind. Your mind could feel a little bit overwhelmed this week. Why is that? The Lovers in the reverse. Confusion. There's some sort of confusion. There's a choice that needs to be made and you're not sure which direction you should turn in. Can I get any guidance for Aquarius at all with this? Okay. Strength. Give me guidance in that. Queen of Swords. Be strong enough to cut something out. Be brave. Be brave enough to X out whatever needs to be. Trim the fat. Be brave enough to trim the fat. Don't hold yourself in one spot. Do what needs to be done. And that could be the reason as to why there's confusion that's there, because you might not want to make the choice. It's overwhelming. Give me more for Aquarius this week. Five of Wands, drama or challenges. Ooh, boundaries. It seems that you're okay. What else? What about this? Page of Wands. Okay. And Page of Pentacles. There's something new that you are learned that there's a new path. Boy meets girl. There's a new path where you're heading there. There's lots of knowledge that you're obtaining. There may even be a new person that you're choosing, that you're wanting to go down that path with that person. And down that path could lead to something dramatic. There may be challenges that are there, but I do feel like you're protecting what's yours. And that's kind of gonna be the theme this week for you, Aquarius, is protecting what is yours, protecting this new spark, this new journey that you have started. All right, what else? Page of Cups, Three of Swords. Somebody younger that's trying to get in between you and another person. Somebody younger than you. Yeah, they're trying to get in between you and for some Aquarius, you guys might be in something that like some sort of relationship that makes you happy. Not all Aquarius are single or having troubles with love. However, there may be something that you're really happy about and you have this younger person, this immature energy here that's trying to wedge themselves in between you and whatever this thing is that's making you ultimately like the ultimate happiness. So be prepared for that. This could be the reason as to why you're up in arms and being very protective. What else, Aquarius? What else? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Fool card. Watch your spending. Make sure that you're not spending on things that you don't need to and just taking risks. Give me more on that real quick. Yeah, make sure that it's not just like, I need these materials, I need this to look like whatever. Make sure that the purchase is worth a damn. Okay. Not saying that y'all are materialistic. However, it talked about overindulging in materials. Okay. All right. Pisces. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know this week? What does Pisces need to know this week? The Devil in the reverse, the World card. So it looks like you are shedding yourself of anything that is toxic or wasted space to start a new chapter. This week, it might feel like what's the word I'm looking for? Invigorating. It might feel just like a breath of fresh air for you guys. Let's see. King of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles. What is that? Someone unreliable wants to build something with you, whether it be at work or in love. I see you falling back from them, though. I see you kind of trying to keep your peace. You feel like this person can get in the way of you and your goals, or you and what you're wanting to accomplish. So this could be anybody, but I do feel like there is someone that you don't necessarily want to put in the mix with you. Give me more here. Page of Pentacles. So some of you may be getting a new job or a new position. As soon as I got this, I saw apprenticeship. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be an apprentice, but like it's something you're learning something new. It's a new craft that you're learning how to do. Give me more. Eight of Wands in reverse. Why? The Fool card. Give me more on that. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Ooh, somebody that you stopped, or could be somebody that stopped talking to you, or you stopped talking to them because of something that they did. They are feeling regret, guilt. They're wanting to take a risk. You got the Fool card here towards something new. I see this phone. They're looking at their phone. They're holding a flower. There may be somebody that's wanting to take a risk back towards you. Give me more. Yep. King of Cups. They may try to express emotion to you, take that risk and express how they feel. Give me more for Pisces, what they need to know this week. What does Pisces need to know this week? The Sun card. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. Some of you might be starting up something that's nice and passionate, heated, desire, attraction. It could be a person, especially with that wand action that's there, possibly a Leo with that Sun card. But, it could also be something completely different, like a project or a passion thing that you wanted to start. So You got that there. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles energy. I love it. No holding back. Okay. You're not allowing any type of failures to get in your way. You're not allowing it to keep you scared or hold you back because it feels right. Everything feels right about what you're about to do. You got 10 of Pentacles energy. So it's so whatever it is that you were working on, whoever it is that you're dealing with, possibly, if it feels right with the Justice card, it's very possible that this is your generational wealth, your legacy, your end all be all. That's what that 10 of Pentacles represents. Anything else? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. King of Swords. Somebody might try to come back around. Habit. Air sign, possibly. Somebody who feels like they have some sort of authority over you. But you're the one who has the upper hand. Just know that, okay? You're the one who has the upper hand. All right. That is what I got for you, Pisces. And that's what I got for everybody today. Thank you guys so much for being so patient. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here per usual. If you have not already hit the like button, go ahead and hit that like button. Comment below if any of this resonated for you. And be careful throughout the week. Until next time, you guys, take care.